Animation is really special. There's something you can get from watching an animated character that you can't get from a real character. With animation, we're trying to come up with interesting new expressions, new cartoon language for emotions that maybe haven't been represented on screen. And I think that's something that only animation can do. I'm Ian Jones-Cordy. I graduated in 2006 and I was an animation major. I fell in love with cartoons when I was like 4 years old. I always knew I wanted to be a cartoonist or an animator. I started making my own animation by myself when I was like in middle school. I just wanted to do it no matter what. SVA was the only one where they were just like, day one, you're going to an animation classroom and you're just gonna learn how animation works, like the minute you get there. In that incredibly creative environment, there was a professional world that I could meet. While I was in school, I was freelancing, interning, basically just knocking on every door I could, taking every single opportunity that I came across. Eventually, I heard about this show, Adventure Time, that was starting at Cartoon Network. I took a test for that show to be a storyboard artist, and then I moved out. I just sat down and I was like, why don't I just combine all the things I like into one idea? And then that's what I pitched, and that's what OKKO is. OKKO is basically the show that I would have wanted to watch as a kid. It's just about 3 friends who work at a store and they have superpowers and they fight robots, and everybody in the world has superpowers. It's just like super goofy and funny and weird. It's kind of based off of my memories of being a kid and tagging along with my mom to her job. And then also my experience when I was a teenager and I worked at a grocery store as a clerk. Those were times when I was really getting excited about cartoons and video games and animation and everything, and it all kind of fits together for me. Once I got to SVA, basically, it felt like the chains were off. Like, this is it. I finally get to do it. Even when I got to SVA, I was still writing my own comics on the side. I was making my own short films. My friends and I were coming up with pitches and pitching them to each other. And we were doing this for no compensation. We were doing it for the love of creating something. That's the real reason why I do it, because there's no other way.